True Food, Episode 2. Take 1 and action. Hello, welcome to True Food, Episode 2 with Alex and Nis. Today we're going to be making, okay, cut. All right. Inhala, exhala. All right.
Scream or something.
Hello, welcome to today's episode of True Food with Alex and Nis, episode 2. Today we're going to be making gluten-free mini muffins with no added sugar. We're also going to be making 2 different icings with no added sugar as well, which we'll talk about in a bit. Along with the muffins, we're also going to be talking today about our upcoming campaign to house 24 vegans at our nearby vegan village this January for 6 months. So pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Rent-free for 6 months. So we'll tell you more about that in a bit, but first Alex is going to tell us about her gluten-free muffins.
Okay, so today we are making sweet potato pumpkin spice muffins. Super awesome. So here's all the dry ingredients. I'll talk you through the ratios here. So we've got a 1.5 cups of pulverized oats. So that'll give you the flour that you need in here. And then on top of that, you've got another cup of just whole oats. You've got about 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, a little bit of salt. It's 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of allspice, and maybe 1/4 teaspoon of my favorite, nutmeg. So we also have 2 tablespoons to 5 tablespoons of water to give you a flax egg. And that's already mixed, so you just put it aside with the water, mix it up. So we're going to add that in there just now.
So you use flaxseed meal if you have that at home. That's a great egg replacer.
1 full cup of sweet potato here. And our sweetener, some watermelon. So we're not adding any refined sugars here. It gives us our liquid that we need, so we've cut out any plant-based milks, and we're incorporating a little bit of sweetness as well as some liquid in here. So we're going to pour that in there.
You got to mash up the watermelon too.
Yeah, let's give it some.
So you get these guys out of the way here.
Awesome.
Do you want me to tell them about the icing?
Yeah.
While you're getting that going? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I'm really excited about this icing because it is my absolute favorite. So I'm super excited to make it and then eat it. Okay, so we're going to make 2 different icings for these mini muffins today.
Cool, awesome.
Yeah, so the first one that we're going to make is going to be the pecan date icing, which is one of my absolute favorites. This one you can't go wrong with. It takes minutes, not even minutes to make. It's so quick. Just, you can pretty much use any amount. So I just use equal amounts of dates to pecans because I like the evenness of the flavor.
Sure.
Not too sweet, not, it's just sweet enough for me. But if you've got a real sweet tooth, you can add more dates, less pecans. If you've got less of a sweet tooth, more pecans, less dates. Just add a bit of the vanilla extract. Here I've got a tablespoon to about 1/2 cup of pecans and 1/2 cup of dates. And then this is coconut water here that we got fresh today, right out of our coconuts that we cracked open. And then we're going to strain it in the pot for the water, and then we're going to use the meat inside to make our muffins today. This is how we chop coconuts. There you go.
Oh, wow. This is awesome. Nice.
I'm just going to use a little bit in the mixture to get things mixed and going. And then and that'll be all in the Vitamix. Mix it together. Done. That's
Great.
We'll show you the process of that. Yeah. And then we're going to pretty much do the same thing with this coconut meat. Okay. So with this meat, this is perfect for making a coconut cream icing because this is not fully ripe, so the meat is not really thick and hard, which you can still do it with, but it's just a little harder to get it, really
nice
creamy.
And fleshy, really nice.
This
and
is
soft.
fleshy, and this is really, really sweet right now. So we're going to use this to make a coconut cream icing as well, with a little bit of coconut water and some dates, and we'll leave the pecans out of that one. So that'll be 2 different icings with no added sugar. There's the dates, the pecans, some vanilla extract, a little bit of coconut water to get it moving. We've got everything in here. We've got our pecans, our dates, a little bit of coconut water just to get it moving, and a little bit of vanilla extract in here, which I used a whole tablespoon to about 1/2 cup of dates, just to recap, and 1/2 cup of pecans. So I'm just going to get that all mixed up. So you're going to hear some noise for just a moment. Okay. This is all ready. That's the pecan date icing right there.
Awesome.
So that's going to go on that's going to go on half the muffins, and the other half we'll do the coconut one. This is absolutely heavenly. How is this mixture coming along?
Perfect. All done. Ready to get scooped right into the mini muffin tray, which I will show you in a second.
Okay, so we've got the pecan date icing in the fridge just getting cooled, and right now I'm scraping this coconut, and you can see it's the perfect consistency, perfect texture for what we're about to do with this icing.
That's a dessert in itself.
That's a dessert in itself, really. I don't even need to add these dates, but we're going to add 3 dates to this mixture, a little bit of coconut water just to get it all mixed together.
Cool.
And Alex is just filling her tray here, the little muffin tray with the mixture, and then she's got the little cut up dates on that side. Let me show the
Right here.
these dates right here. So we're going to wedge each one in the center of these muffins. So in the middle of each little mini muffin, there'll be a really yummy little surprise, a little date surprise. Let me tell you in detail all about this campaign. So the idea behind this is to have a different, diverse group of vegans come every 6 months, live here at our nearby vegan village, contribute to the neighborhood and to the community just by being a diverse group of vegans. This is a little different. I thought it would be really cool to create something where it's a diverse group of people that are coming, and there'll be people that want to rescue animals with us, people that want to educate the locals with us about veganism, which we're going to be doing as well, musicians, yoga teachers, chefs, dancers, people that want to share their skills, people that want to just take 6 months and meditate, practice their skills, whatever it is. It's going to be a whole variety of people who want to do Zumba, people who Alex is a Zumba instructor, so you're going to see a lot of that. And people who want to take Zumba classes. So it's just like this whole neighborhood of vegans, and if we're able to raise the funds, that's why I started the GoFundMe page. If we're able to raise the funds, if people just pitch in $5 a person, send in a video of yourself, let us know why you would be a great asset to this community and how you would help it grow and how we can be of benefit to you as well. It's about coming here, spending 6 months rent-free, living your dream. So I thought that this would be really cool because I've already got this resort thing going here. We've turned it into a vegan community, so there's people that have their homes here as well. And I understand not everybody can take 6 months away. So
that was going to be my next question.
Okay,
are you committed to the full length of time? Are you committed to those 6 months?
You're not committed to those 6 months. Okay. However, we couldn't extend it past the 6 months because right now we're doing the sponsorship for 6 months. Again, so the way it would work is that we would pick 12 vegans. Your living arrangements would be either yourself, or you can choose to bring your spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, or child, or your family. If there's a family of 3, the cabanas can house a family of 3.
Now, would that be considered 3 of the 24 people, or would that just be 1 of 24 people?
No, so we pick 12.
Yeah.
And then they bring their partner.
Got it.
So then that's double, or their partner or their best friend, whoever they want to bring that they want to spend that 6 months with or that time with in that cabana.
Yeah.
And then if they have a child, they can bring a child because we can accommodate the 3rd.
Cool.
So if they want to bring a child, it would be more than 24 people in total.
Okay.
So so it's 12 to 24 and then some. It's an incredible opportunity. So we've got this GoFundMe campaign just to raise some money to do this. And imagine if we get thousands of people that pitch in like $5, able to give or offer this opportunity to 12 to 24 vegans every 6 months. They come, they get to live their dream rent free. I just want to live in a vegan neighborhood. I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay. But you're not the only one that feels that way.
It just all depends on how well we do with this campaign. Also, I got to mention as well. There's been great response to the campaign. There's also a lot of response of people that want to come ahead of time and volunteer, and outside of the campaign. Unfortunately, it is great, but we don't have the capacity for that. So right now our focus is the campaign. So if you do want to be part of this, please join the campaign. Please sign up for that. We want to bring on everyone, but the reality is we need to focus on the campaign, have a place where everyone can stay, and allow it to be able to pay for itself, because otherwise it's not feasible. And that's the reality of it. So with a GoFundMe, we can collectively raise the funds to create a vegan neighborhood. The funding would go to housing the vegans that live there. It would go to expanding a sanctuary, creating a bigger community, And so the bigger the neighborhood we create, the more housing we can build for more vegans, the larger this becomes. So this becomes a full-scale vegan neighborhood.
Do you want the last date?
Of course I do. Okay.
The beepy.
I'm tired. All right. So
Nis, tell us about the Cabana Village.
okay. So the Cabana Village, which is just a block away from us, is this adorable little village. It's got 6 cabanas, and they look like little mushroom huts, but they've got thatch roofs.
Wow.
It's a small village. It's super cute. There's this lodge with more rooms and more bathrooms and a shared kitchen and then a rooftop bar. But the shared kitchen is actually a restaurant. So, but the idea here is to maybe use it as a shared kitchen. We can create this communal village because I've already got this resort thing going here. We've got it. We've turned it into a vegan community. So there's people that have their homes here as well.
I'm ready to put this in the oven.
Okay, I've got all the coconut scraped out of the shell, and now we're just gonna pop it in the Vitamix. These are the 3 dates I'm adding to give it that real extra sweetness. The tiniest little bit of coconut water. Okay, a little bit of vanilla extract. I'm just adding a teaspoon to this one because there's less mixture here. Get that mixed in, and then I'll just get that going. So we've just got the muffins baking. These are referred to as love apples, right? These are love apples. They're delicious. All right, so these are done.
They sure are.
They look spectacular.
So I'm just going to pop them out so that it gives some air at the bottom because it's still a little bit warm.
Okay, so I'm going to do some with this is the pecan icing, and then we've got the coconut icing right there. So Alex just took one out of here and wasted no time biting right into it. So definitely try this at home, kids, because it is, well, I haven't tasted this one yet, but I've had this before, so I know it's going to be really yummy, and I'm going to try it.
There you go.
Oh my god, it's so good. I love it. It's really good. I love that. No, nothing is wrong. I just want to talk about how good it is and how you really do not need to sacrifice on taste when you're making healthier desserts. Like, this is gluten-free and no added refined sugars.
Yeah. Are you just frosting and eating?
Yeah.
What's the coconut like?
I'm about to bite into the coconut.
Tried it.
So 2 completely different flavors.
Are you double dipping? And?
Give me a second. Let me
Well,
chew.
I didn't think you would need that long.
Delicious.
I'm going for it.
What do you think? Is it good, huh?
Really good.
2 completely different flavors. It completely changes the muffin. I like the watermelon replacing the extra plant milk.
I was going to say the liquid.
The liquid, yeah. Using the coconut water and the watermelon as your liquid.
Going for it now.
We should save some for some other people.
For who?
I don't know, everyone that knows that we're filming this. The guys that were working in the back, who I said I would bring muffins to. They left for the day. You snooze, you lose. I think they left because I was like, yeah, we're making some healthy muffins. We gotta go.
Guinness is calling.
Guinness is calling, yeah. So, this turned out well. Let's say our goodbyes.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Join us next week as, those ears. I meant those people out there. Join us next week as we haven't decided what we're going to make for you. And I don't know, I'm leaning towards discussing some of the UFO action that some of the friends in the sky that we've been seeing here. Maybe we can tell some of those stories next week.
You've got some pretty cool stories.
I've got some pretty cool stories. Yeah. All right, cool.
Okay.
So we'll see you next time.
Over now.